Oh, we got quite a bit of gold. We spent a bit of it. Marcia was, of course, the MVP. We got 3 new allies. There were no deaths, and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Cool. Alright. Let's see. I gotta equip myself another steel sword. The next chapter is going to be pretty, long-tastic, to say the least. I'm tempted to just give the boots to Marcia, because Ike doesn't really need the extra jazz to get in places. And now, Marcia can move even farther! Let's forge. A steel lance. What the fuck? That's all. Sure. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Just like the cut, you two. Hope to. Pink. Okay. This is a combo for later. Here's another steel sword for you. Ooh, iron blades. I'll take. Couple of these, actually. Okay, that's good. Anything in the shop that I could care for? Well, not the pure wires, because Ike probably doesn't need the resistance boosted. Marcia's a tank, so fuck that noise. Alright, Tormod and Muarim joined us. Tormod is a mage, although he's level 7, so using him was going to be pretty risky, to say the least, because your party's going to be leaps and bounds ahead of him, no doubt. He has celerity, which is basically an automatic boots as a skill. He focuses on fire magic, and he's actually really cool. A really cool one. And I like him just because he class changes to the awesome sage model. I love that sage model. And Muarim, he's still the demi-band. He's alright, I guess. Nothing really outstanding or noteworthy, but yeah, he's alright. This is from Muarim. Muarim! Little one, how was it? Were you treated roughly? Did they attempt to punish you? No, it was nothing. And the Apostle? I thought she'd be some mean old hag, but she's just a kid. Really, she's even shorter than I am. Little one, you must lower your voice and watch your tongue. What? Why? Rest easy, Muarim. Everyone in this room is with me. The Apostle has no ears here. That is good. Muarim? Speaking of ill of the Apostle here is considered treasonous. Keep it up and they'll kill you. Or threaten to. What? Little one, while we are here, please choose your words with more care than you have shown. I beg of you. Oh, right. I understand. For the goose, you seem to know more about the court etiquette here than my fellow Bjork Tormod. That's cause I don't know much about any of this stuff. That's all. It is no matter, little one. Like, the reason I am familiar with the customs of Begniel nobles is I myself was once a slave. What? Oh, no. For generations, my family served as slaves to one house. They were wealthy and powerful, senators all. As a child, I was raised never to question my station as a slave. From the day I was born, the most grueling physical labor was as natural as breathing. I knew nothing else. To ensure we were liked by our masters, we were drilled in the etiquette of polite society until it became second nature. We were slaves. We did what we could to live as long as we could. The most important thing was not to incur the wrath of our masters. If we displeased them, we were punished. If we were lucky, we were beaten. If we were unlucky... Muarim, that's enough! I am sorry, Lord Ike. If a former citizen myself is present, all of you will judge, scorned, and looked down upon. I came here to ask if you would take care of something for me. I would have you take care of the little one. Why would you say such a thing? You were born a Lagoo slave, and you're not allowed to be free. That's not right! That's why we promised each other we'd change all that. We made a promise. Lagoos, like Bjork, would build homes and plant fields. Families would live together in peace and freedom. That's the world we dreamed of. That's a dream that belongs to us as former Lagoo slaves. We don't need the help of an Bjork like you. What? Little one. Does it really warrant that much concern? Huh? Since I first arrived here in Bagnion, it's something that's been bothering me. If you're born into a noble house, you're a noble. If your parents are slaves, you're a slave. Do you think a person's worth the sight at the moment of their birth? I can't understand a country where that passes for normal. I just can't. Those doesn't sound like the words of someone working for Princess Crimea. Princesses are princesses because they're born to royal families, right? Are you going to deny that? No, you're right. Valencia, she is a princess. I don't think we've treated her with more respect than any other employer we've had, but... Funny, we've addressed her as princess the entire time, but I've never really considered what it meant. From where I stand, I think you've been blessed. You were born in Bjork and raised in a country with a lenient social structure. That's an enviable life. It's so hard. No matter how I try, I'll never fully understand your pain. But listen, I didn't treat Valencia any differently than after I learned of her heritage. I'm not going to think of you or treat you differently just because you were used to be a slave. It's not going to happen. You're you. I'm free to think of it that way if I want, right? Muarim, there's nothing anyone can do with your past, but the burdens you carry. And I don't know everything that's been going on, but you shouldn't be trying to push Tormod away. He's dedicated to you, and being with you is his choice. It's part of his freedom. I see now. I will go and find him. If meeting those in the temple is uncomfortable, I can go back and bring him. I can go bring him back. What do you think? No, I can do it. I have good nose. Tracking the young one sent while avoiding the Arbuke is an easy task. I see. Never mind. May our friendship be true and enduring. I share your sentiment. Archer will have you as for long as you wish. Awesome. And really long. And this is from Stefan. What the, who are you? How long have you been a member of my troop? I joined after the battle in the sands. My name is Stefan. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. Why are you here? In part it's because I'm curious, but mostly it's the guiding hand of the fate that has led me to you. Huh? In the desert, I watched the dance of your sword. You have a unique style, but it's incomplete, full of hesitation. You've recently lost your teacher, no? Luckily, your foundation is quite strong, which is why I can be of service. Your technique, how powerful it will be when perfected, I would like to know. Who are you? You could learn the dance of blades from me without knowing my history, can you not? What say you? Let your heart decide. Study! Say, you want to study. I understand. If you can help me perfect my technique, I will gladly accept an invitation to learn from you. Then prepare yourself. Come. Attack me with all your strength. And you get an Occult Scroll out of it. That's why you should accept. Alright, I think we're good for equipment. Let's go. Is this the place? Yes, it is. It's rather heavily guarded. Even so, I think a direct attack would be our best chance of gaining an entrance. Halt! Who goes there? What are you doing? This village is probably Duke Tanas, center of the Empire. No trespassing. I am Ike, of the Grail Mercenaries. Under orders from the Apostle, we've been charged with investigating the Duke. What? The Apostle sent you? Wait here a moment.
Alright, brother. We'll sneak around out here and see what we can see.
Good idea.
Leave it to us. If we get stopped, we can talk our way out of it. Alright, miss, let's get going.
Yeah! Word's right here, that you lads claim to be here on Apostle's business. We have a letter here that bears our seal. Well, I see. It appears genuine. Very well. Am I in position to ask what exactly I am suspected of doing?
We are here by the Apostle's leave. Do you honestly intend to make us discuss this private matter outside?
Oh, No, of course not. Never. I would never insult. Please, come inside. I'll get some whiskey. Oh? Slavery? Me? The apostle would honestly accuse you of such an unfashionable thing as slave holding?
Do you claim to know knowledge of such a thing?
I show you every nook of my mansion, every cranny. I've been most thorough, have I not? And you saw no trace, not a single sign of any Lagoose here, did you?
That is true.
This accusation is absolutely ridiculous. To think that I, a bishop who serves only the apostle's will, would do anything to violate our country's Emancipation Act. Be certain that you tell the apostle everything. Tell that to Tanas is upright and clean-handed. There is not even a shadow of falsehood in my noble eyes. Look into them deeply, my boy, and tell me what you see. My boy! Well, do you want some whiskey?
Hey, stop that! Back off! We have little choice, do we? I think it would be best if we left for the time being.